This video is going to be a slightly weird one, but I'm going to call it a conceptual video because I just want to offer some perspective on how our country is actually ran, because I don't think a lot of people really understand the matrix that we are in, okay? If anybody was to ask me who I think is really in charge of any given country, I would tell them not the president. Obviously, he is commander-in-chief. He is the one who calls the shot, but he's human. He's going to be subordinate to anyone who has a bearing on him. And a lot of times it's the people who A, helped him get into office. It's the people who A, are taking care of his family. And it's the people that are going to ensure that he gets what he wants while he's in office. And so that broadens the matrix. So it's like they say, who has the gold makes the rule. So I'll give you a really funny bit of perspective, right? So when I'm not following politics, I love to follow conspiracy theories. I just think they're just fun. And aliens never goes away, right? So we're going to switch topics to aliens, guys. Yes, forgive me. I know we have so many other important things to talk about besides aliens. We're talking about aliens. Sorry. So I love Patrick Bet-David. He interviews a lot of interesting people, and he interviewed this guy. And talked to him about aliens, right? I'm like, why are you talking about it? Like, you're a businessman. You make millions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars. Why are you talking about man? Why would you be talking to this man about aliens? So he's talking to this man about aliens, and a guy who talks about aliens, which I don't necessarily believe in. I believe in the guy, not aliens. But he said something very interesting. He said when it came to Area 51, right, when this was kind of in the news, in the know, in the mix, this was back in the 1960s, I believe, and the president at the time, Kennedy, wanted to know what was going on. Like, he wanted intel on Area 51. And the Pentagon told him no. They said, this is not need to know information. And when it becomes need to know, we will tell you. And that really struck a chord with me. That was the first time I've ever heard that any one of the alphabet soup organizations, right? The FCC, the CDC, the FDA, the NSA, the FBI, the CIA, any one of those background agencies, that they had the ability to tell the president no. And so I started to wonder, like, does this happen with other issues? Does this ever happen on other things? And I really think that it does. Also, the way that a lot of these agencies work is kind of like, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission, which is why they get a lot of flack, right? Because they'll basically break the law. They'll breach the Constitution. They will cross constitutional lines. They'll exceed your constitutional rights. They will investigate your home without a warrant. And then they will get investigated themselves for doing it to see if what they did was constitutionally right. But it's always after the fact, right? So when I think about things like, when I think about people challenging conspiracies, when I think about people wanting more information about situations that are going on, it's always deferred to these agencies that are in the background. And that always kind of triggered me, because it never seemed like the people that we elected were the ones in charge of investigating the situations that are getting our attention. Even as crazy as UFOs, right? Like, we want to know, did something fall down? Like, why is there this circle in this man's yard that just appeared out of nowhere? And the people that are investigating the situation are not elected officials. There are always these crazy back-end agencies that nobody really knows who's the head of, or why they do what they do, or what they do. And they kind of get the privilege of doing whatever they want, because half of us have no clue what it is they're actually doing. And when people like the president want to know what they're doing, they're told, no, you can't know what we're doing right now. It's not need to know. We don't have to tell you. That's a problem. So when it comes to who's actually running the country, I think it's these people. I really do. I think it's the people that are behind the scenes who know more than the president. Like, they literally just said, no, we don't have to tell you. We'll tell you when we think we need to tell you. I didn't elect them. I didn't see the CIA's, list of the chain of command on the voting ballot last November. No, they just kind of, collect themselves and become an organization and do whatever they want. Just food for thought. Curious what you guys think, if I'm correct. Obviously, right now, it seems like the CDC has more power than the president, to be completely honest. But we'll see how this goes. Leave me a comment, like and subscribe if you like this video. I will be making more. I'm on my ranting streak, so there will be more. I will talk to you guys soon.